My landlord is renting my house on Airbnb. Hey everyone, I need some advice on what to do with my landlord. I've rented out a 5-bedroom house. It's around $2,800 a month, and according to my lease I'm renting the entire house, every room. Well, today I found out that my landlord has some of my empty rooms on Airbnb and someone has now moved into my house for a month. This can't be legal, right? Please help me. Sounds like he's breaking the lease. Have you called him to ask what's up? It just happened like an hour ago. I'm trying to get my thoughts together. I'm only 23, so I don't really know much, and I don't want to come at him without knowing what I'm talking about. There really is only one thing you need to ask unless you've left something out. WTF? Why is there this strange person in my home? Edit. Have you checked out Airbnb to see what the listing says? Nobody else seems to realize this might also be the work of a scammer. Double check with your landlord if possible. They might have no idea about it. Are you sure that the person you rented it from is the owner? You should be able to look up the property owner's name on your county assessor website. I ask because there's a scam where someone rents a place via Airbnb to get access to it, then pretends to be the owner to lease it out to unsuspecting tenant and disappears with the money they collected for first, last, deposit. Call the landlord. I'm in Florida as well. It's a no. Scan to post previously listed rental properties as Airbnbs. They get the upfront payment. Disconnect the bank account, rinse and repeat. If the landlord is the one listing it, he is liable for fraud if the lease agreement does not include the possibility of a side rental. Do not let anyone in, explain to them at the door. Remember, it's not their fault. Call the authorities to document the interaction and have the renter show proof of who they're renting and communicating with. Contact a housing lawyer. Call the police immediately. Get whatever documentation you need to show that this is a breach of your lease, i.e. a police report. You have no idea who this person is that just moved into your home. You could very well be in danger. Do you have a copy of your lease you can provide? NAL but 5 years experience IB rental management. I saw someone else say it could potentially be a scam. Talk to your new stranger and the landlord to see if this was set up through your leaser. I don't know how Airbnb works, but does it list the name of the owner? OP must consider the possibility that the entire Airbnb profile may have been falsified. They should contact the landlord using their own verified contact information. If you are renting the entire house, then he has broken the lease. I suspect you are within your rights to throw the Airbnb person out. Your landlord cannot simply rent the space out again. If you're 100% certain your lease is for the entire house, call the police immediately and report the intruder. You can deal with the civil aspect after you've secured your home. Call the police. He's trespassing. Well, ask him to leave first, of course. Do not allow him to stay for 30 days or he can claim tenant rights. Get him out ASAP. His agreement with Airbnb, your landlord, is not your concern. How did this person get access to the house and move in? Did you just come home and see them moving in? Need more details to understand what is going on. OP. You should approach the landlord acting like you assume they are being scammed, because someone is attempting to rent their house out, and you're just looking out for them. So someone showed up to your house, said they had rented a room in it, and you just let them in? Here's an idea. Tell them it's your house and they need to go away. Call the police if necessary.